Hello, this is Enterprise Television News Headlines. I am Kenny Omoshibi. The African Development Bank has pledged to invest 120 million naira between the next 2 and 3 years to boost cassava production and 8 other commodities in Africa. The other commodities include rice, maize, millet, wheat, and livestock. The AfDB Director for Agriculture, Martin Fregene, told participants at the conference in Cassava in Cotonou, Benin Republic, that transforming these commodities would help African nations to cut import and redirect about $1.2 billion into their domestic economies. The bank's investment in cassava comes at a time when African governments are scaling up efforts to end food import and create wealth. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari will sign the 2018 Appropriation Act into law next week. The special advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, disclosed this to the State House correspondent at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, on Wednesday. The presidential spokesman stated this after a meeting of the Federal Executive Council presided over by Buhari. The presidency had said Buhari would only take a stand on the document based on the advice it was expected from the Minister of Budget and National Planning, Udo Udoma. He, however, did not give a specific day, the time the document would be signed next week, adding that the details will be made available later. In Kenya, the Director of Public Prosecutions has ordered the Banking Sector Regulator, Criminal Investigations Department, and the Spy Agency to probe 10 banks. Enterprise Television learned that the banks added millions of shillings that were siphoned out of the National Youth Service and 1.5 billion shillings proceeds of Rural land compensation. Nordin Hadi, the DPP, told Parliament that a team comprising officials from the Central Bank of Kenya, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, and the National Intelligence Service has been put together to probe and track 250 million shillings that was withdrawn within 3 days from a track that transacted part of the 1.5 billion shillings Rural land sale. He also said that the team will also investigate how 100 million shillings was withdrawn within 2 days on the 8 billion shillings NY scandal. Moving to Rwanda, the National Agriculture Export Development Board says the country's coffee will be showcased at the World of Coffee exhibition in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, from June 24th to 24th. The World of Coffee exhibition is Europe's largest coffee gathering and one of the world's distinguished coffee events. Over 6,000 coffee professionals will convene in Amsterdam for the event, organized by the Specialty Coffee Association of Europe. The Rwanda coffee, with its complex and diverse flavors, will be exhibited and tasted by prominent European specialty coffee importers, roasters, and retailers. Officials say the 2018 edition of the World of Coffee will be another opportunity for Rwanda coffee to reach thousands of coffee industry stakeholders as they exercise to generate business deals and seek more investment opportunities within the coffee sector in Rwanda. On the foreign scene, prosecutors in Germany have imposed a $1.2 billion fine on Volkswagen for reaching diesel engine emissions worldwide. The £1 billion penalty was announced on Wednesday by public prosecutors and the company, which said it is hoping to turn a page on a scandal that has rocked the company and killed industry sales of diesel cars. Volkswagen said it accepted the penalty, which related to inadequate oversight in the department that develops powertrain, engines, and transmission systems. The prosecutor found that the failings resulted in 10.7 million vehicles being sold to customers in the United States, Canada, and worldwide with an impermissible software function in the period from May 2007 and 2015. And on the entertainment scene, Avengers Infinity War is $2 billion worldwide, making it the 4th title to do so at the current ticket. Titanic is top with around $4 billion, Avatar is $3 billion, Star Wars The Force Awakens is well over $2 billion. Avengers should also pass The Force Awakens, another sign of how Marvel is vesting the Star Wars franchise. Enterprise Television gathered that domestically, Infinity War should top out at $675 million to $680 million. In the foreign domestic split, Avengers Infinity War currently stands at 67.2% foreign, 32.8% domestic. Avengers Age of Ultron 3 years ago was virtually identical with 67.3 to 32.7%. And that's it on Enterprise Television News Headlines for today. For more news, updates, special reports, and our shows, visit our website www.enterprisetv.tv, our social media platform always there for your all-round information in the world of business. I am Kenny Omoshibi. Many thanks for watching.